To the next problem. A line PQ 85 mm long has one of its endpoints 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. One endpoint of a line condition is given and the true length is given here. When the statement is given as a line PQ 85 mm long has one of its endpoint, means obviously it is 85 mm is the true length given. Next, the top view measures 75 mm. Remember, the top view measures 75 mm and front view measures 80 mm. That is, front view means A dash B dash is 80 mm, AB is 75 mm. So, and then you are supposed to draw the projections and find. So what I'll do, P dash Q dash is known for me. What is P dash Q dash is known for me, that is 80 mm. So I'm going to draw 80 mm here itself. 8 boxes, I'm going to draw 80 mm here itself and mark it as Q2 dash. Because Q locus I don't know, but I know P dash Q2 dash. P dash Q dash PQ. Next, top view, how much is top view? 75 mm. I'm going to mark 75 mm on this printed line. 75 is here and mark it as Q1. I'm going to name it as Q1. 75 mm length, it is Q1. First step is 80, 80 and 75. I have marked P dash P. This is Q2 dash, this is Q1. This Q, this front view has to be rotated somewhere here. This top view has to be rotated somewhere here, but I don't know this location. So what should I do? From top view PQ1, I'm going to drop a vertical projector because I can draw the true length. Say I'm going to draw a vertical line. I'm going to draw a projector. I'm going to extend this projector towards vertical plane so that I'll draw an arrow mark here, so that because I'm drawing this top view here, and then from here I'm moving it to the next step. So from here I know the true length. From here I know the true length. Here I can draw the true length for 85 mm and then find out Q1 dash. So I'll take a compass for 85 mm. So this is already, I have drawn a line here for 80, 8 boxes. So 85 mm. So 8, see from P dash, I have to draw 85 mm line. So 8 boxes already I have drawn a line. So count 8 boxes and then 85, extend it to 85. This is 85. Or you can count somewhere here on the box so that it is 85 mm and then draw an arc. I'm going to draw an arc here on this line, where I'll get, I'm marking the true length now. True length as 85 mm I am marking. So this is the location of Q1 dash. When you're drawing this locus line, keep same gap between this printed line, 2 printed lines, and draw a locus line. Now I have got locus of Q. And this is Q1 dash. What is this? True length. So I'm going to mark this true length as a thin line first. Later on, we'll see which lines to be made dark. Remember earlier, true inclination was given or location of Q was given. So now both are not given. So only the top view length is given as 75 and front view length is given as 80. Got it? So this is true length I have got now. I'll just draw 2 lines here so that to say that it is true length, here also I need to get the same length. 85 mm, I have to get it here. When true length is given in the problem, when you have used it here in one vertical plane, in HP, you have to find it out. That is, it has to come as it is with all other projections. Then your problem will be right. That is the process of identifying the problem, whether you're done right or wrong. So next, P dash, Q2 dash, as the front view is there, 80 mm, 80 mm Q must be here. So I am going to take it back. I'm going to take it back 80 mm from Q2 dash to Q dash. So this Q dash is somewhere here, and I'm going to mark it as a dark line, P dash, Q dash. And all other things are unnecessary lines for me. Erase unnecessary lines. See, this line is not necessary for me, and this extra line is also not necessary for me, so that your drawing will be neat with less number of lines. Are you able to get it? So next, where Q dash is there, there only I need to get Q. So I'll draw a projector from Q dash. I'll draw a projector from Q dash downwards towards horizontal plane. From Q dash, I have drawn a projection line. I'll draw an arrow mark here. So that is the next step that I am following. See, here I am drawing an arrow mark and finding out Q1 dash. Next, you are marking 85 and then marking here. Next, Q2 dash is rotated to identify Q dash. Next, Q dash is brought down till here, where I don't know. So for that, from P Q1, I'll name Q1 here and erase this name here because it is overlapping with the projection line. So PQ1. So PQ1 is the top view. PQ1 is the top view, 75 mm. PQ1 is the top view. I'm going to draw an arrow arc till it meets this distance between end projector line. So this is the location of the top view, which has to be dark. I'm making it dark slightly. I'm applying pressure so that I can represent PQ very easily. And I'll just draw a locus here. A thin line I'll draw. I'll not extend it also further. Locus of Q. I'm going to mark it here. Next, your problem will be right only when you get true length 85 mm after dropping this front view back till here and draw a line from Q2 dash to Q2, join Q2 to P. If you join it, it should be 85 mm. Then your problem will be right. So Q dash to Q2 dash, I'm just reversing it. That means I have already taken the front view as Q2 dash. And from here, Q2 dash, I'll draw a line till it meets this projection line and obtain Q2 and take your scale and draw a line. You need to get the true length 85 mm. Otherwise, your problem will be wrong. See, I'm marking 85 mm directly in the scale. It is the true length 85 mm. Then your problem will be right. And the top view measures 75 mm. That is PQ is 75. Same way P dash Q dash as the front view distance that is given is 80 mm. P dash Q dash is 80 mm. So when P dash Q dash is 80 mm and PQ is 75 mm, just remember the previous problems, previous conditions, how you have solved the conditions. As no theta is given, no other B locus of B distance is given, I am unable to draw the true length directly, even though I know the true length. What I have to do, I have to find out this locus first. So before that, front view A dash B dash is same as A dash B2 dash. A dash B dash is equal to A dash B2 dash. See, true length is projected downwards. That is the top view. If I know this top view, I am projecting it upwards so that I get the true length. So front view length is here. A dash B dash is here. But B locus is somewhere here for other line inclined to both the plane condition. Got it? B locus is not here. It is somewhere here. So top view and front view, these distances I know. Top view AB length I know. A dash B dash length I know. I have to use this front view A dash B dash. I know A dash B2 dash, whatever the front view length is there, I'm going to mark it here. So P dash Q dash is 80 mm. P dash, this I am going to mark as P dash Q2 dash, which is equal to P dash Q2 dash, because Q locus is somewhere here, which I don't know. Same top view is 75 mm, that is PQ1. That is PQ1. I'm going to mark 75 mm and mark Q1 somewhere here. This is 80 and this is 75. These are front view and top view, which is not the, where Q locus is somewhere here. Here also above HP Q locus is somewhere here, which I don't know. So I have used 80 mm, I have used 75 mm, both I have used. I have not used true length 75 mm to represent something here as per the given data. All numbers in the data, I have to use it first to know what is the next step. So I have drawn the top front view and top view like this, and as the reverse condition, you know, see AB, when this is the top view, if I project it upwards, I get the true length. When I know the top view, if I am projecting it upwards, I get the true length. So same thing I'm going to do. PQ1, I'm going to project it towards vertical plane, the opposite plane of projection, that is PQ1. I'm going to draw somewhere here, because somewhere here on this line, I'll get the true, I can mark the true length. So what is true length? 85 mm. I'll take 85 mm and mark it on this line, cut an arc and draw this line for 85. Where I got the locus, I had to find out this locus of Q. So I found out locus of Q. This is Q1, it is Q1 dash. Now I found out Q1 dash, and I found out this locus also. On this line only, I have to get this front view. How to get the front view? Front view data is already given. So sorry, P dash Q dash is 80 mm. So P dash Q2 dash, whatever is there for 80 mm, I'm going to drop it back here, so that I'll get P dash and Q dash. When I have got Q dash, it is very easy. On Q dash only, Q should lie. On the same projector, Q has to lie. Where will Q lie? Somewhere here. At what length? PQ is directly given. PQ is 75 mm. So PQ is 75 mm. P as center, Q1 as radius. I am going to drop this arc so that I get the top view and this locus in front of VP, locus of Q in front of VP, that PQ 75 mm I got. This true length I have got already, which is given already as 85 mm, and I am marking it here. This dropped down and this top view is drawn. In other sense, how if the data was given, and how to find the problem is right or wrong. This front view, I am going to drop it back till here where Q2 dash was there and find out Q2 on this locus. So Q2 dash, I am going to drop a projector like this. As I had drawn Q2 earlier, I am using it here. Now it is you have to think that you are reversing it and identifying Q2 dash. Drop the projector till here and identify Q2. If you join PQ2, then this true length 85 mm should be obtained here. Then only a problem will be right. I am joining this line, and this is PQ2, which will be 85 mm as we have constructed it here. Here, find the apparent inclinations, that is alpha and beta, that is associated with here and here. Identify this and mark alpha. Similarly, here beta. For me, alpha, answer, alpha is
30.
It's
30,
almost
sir.
29, 30 degree. I'll assume that it is 30 degree. Next. or 29 degree. If it is exactly 29, all of you are getting 29, please mention 29 only. Here it is, beta is 20 degree. Beta is 20 degree for me. Is it? A line PQ 65 mm long is inclined at 45 degree to HP and 30 degree to VP. The point P is 70 mm from both reference planes. The end point Q is towards draw the projections and find the apparent inclinations. Is my rough work visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, very important. This is line inclined to both the plane condition. I'll just assume this as a line PQ. Earlier, this left-hand side endpoint was fixed and the line was inclined to HP and inclined to VP. This P was nearer to VP and P was nearer to HP. But now what is happening is Q, this endpoint Q is nearer to both the reference planes, and this distance, this P is 70 mm from VP. See, this distance from VP is 70 mm, and this endpoint distance from above HP is 70 mm. This distance is 70 mm, and this distance from VP is 70 mm. P is at a distance of 70 mm from vertical plane and 70 mm above horizontal plane. And Q, I don't know where it is. I don't know exact position where it is. It is nearer to both the reference planes. So when in this condition, when you draw the front and top view, I'll draw a rough figure here. The front and top view will be, see, just draw an XY line. So front and top view will be front and top views. That is P dash, Q dash, and P and Q. Are you able to get it? Are you able to get it, all of you? A line,
Yes, sir.
a line PQ 65 mm long is the true length. It is inclined to HB and inclined to VP at some angle. Got it? The point P is 70 mm from both the reference planes. Here, this P is 70 mm and 70 mm from both the reference plane. The point Q is towards the reference plane. See, point Q is towards the reference planes. So front view and top view somewhat will be like this. If P dash P, Q dash Q. Draw the projections and find the apparent inclination. This alpha and this beta has to be found out. Alpha and beta. But what is the true inclination? This is alpha and beta. I don't know. Here somewhere Q1 dash must be there, and here somewhere Q1, Q2 must be there. Got it? So what I'll do here is I'll just start the problem by the given numbers. True length is 65 and true length is known, and theta is 45, phi is 30 degree, and P dash is 70 mm, and P is 70 mm from XY line, and Q is near XY line. This is the summary of the problem, isn't it? Very simple summary. All the given numbers 65, 45, 30, I have to use it, and 70 mm from both the reference planes, I have to use it. So P dash and P, I'll first mark it at a distance of 70 mm, 7 boxes, and 7 boxes. I'll identify P dash and P. 70, 70. Are you able to get it?
Yes, sir.
Next. It is theta is 45 degree. See, inclined to VP, the true length associated with the true length 65 mm, 45 degree. Remember the first problem. I'll open the first problem. PQ is inclined at 45 degree to HP. See, 45 degree to HP, and the true length 70 mm. True length 70 mm was given. Directly you are drawing a line here to obtain Q1 dash. So here also from P dash, I'll draw a 45 degree line towards down because Q is somewhere here. See, remember Q is somewhere here. Q is nearer to XY line. Q is nearer to XY line. So what I have to do? I have to draw it toward downwards. So 45 degree, I'm going to draw a line for a length of 65 mm. And mark this as what? What can I mark this as?
Q dash.
That is what is important for you. It is not the front view. It is not the front view. Remember the very first problem. A dash, B1 dash is associated with the true length and true inclination. 80 mm long is inclined at 30 degree to HP. True length and true inclination theta is given, theta 30 degree and 80 mm. Here also theta 45 degree and true length 65 mm. 45 degree and 65, I am drawing the true length and naming it as Q1 dash. It is not the front view. Same way from P, Q is nearer to XY line somewhere here. So Q is nearer to XY line. So from here 30 degree, 65 mm and 30 degree, I am going to mark Q somewhere here and name this as what? Q2. Both are 65 mm, means it is the true length that we are marking to. Please draw a rough sketch. Please draw a rough sketch. I am fixing one endpoint P dash and rotating the other endpoint Q. At one position, it will be, I'll get this true length 65 mm so that it is parallel to VP. Then I will draw at an angle of 45 degree for 65 mm length Q1. And second time I am making the line parallel to horizontal plane and I am marking 60 for 65 mm length and 30 degree. I am marking Q2. Any doubts? Are you there, guys? Or drawing parallelly? This is true length. This is true length. I have to find out the front view. I have to find out the top view somewhere here. Obviously lesser than the true length. This is 65 means the front view length will be lesser than the true length. See, in the previous problems, whenever you draw the true length, A dash B1 dash is projected towards the horizontal plane till the point of rotation of A B1. So same way we are going to do it here. Same way we are going to do it here. In top view also, this true length A B2, the true length was projected till the point of rotation A. That is B2, you are picking up and placing it till here. Or you can see the first problem. Or any problem you consider. True length Q2 to XY line. That is the point of rotation P dash, what it was there till there. I am going to mark it here. Or you can see, observe any problem with A as center. Sorry, A from A B2. I am projecting A B2 till A dash B2 dash. This is the front view length because A was fixed. B2 to B2 dash, because A dash was fixed. I am moving it till there. See, I have got almost 50% of the problem. Only I need to find out P dash and Q dash, not Q1 dash and Q2 dash. Are you able to get it? Are you guys confused? Please speak out. Or most of you are sleeping. Are you guys there? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to understand the problem? Please speak out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, P dash P is 70 mm from both from both the planes. Q is very nearer, so locus of Q will be somewhere here. These two are the true lengths, 45 degree and 65 mm. I have drawn the true length. Next, 30 degree and 65 mm. I have drawn the true length. So what is my next step? Till the point of rotation, I have to move this Q2. That is from Q2, I am drawing a projector till it meets the point of rotation P dash. From Q2, I am going to draw a line till it meets P dash projector, P dash, where I get Q2 dash. That is what you are doing all this time. See, please listen carefully. True length, this is the true length PQ2. You are moving this true length to the vertical, in the vertical plane till P dash Q2 dash. So this was the front view length because P dash was the center of rotation. Now P is somewhere here, means you have to move it till here and bring the Q locus back. So now you got the front view distance P dash Q2 dash is the front view distance. This is the front view distance. But Q locus is not here. Q locus is here. So what you are supposed to do, take an arc from P dash to Q2 dash, P dash to Q2 dash, and draw an arc till it meets somewhere here. I'm going to draw an arc till here where I get PQ. This is Q dash, P dash and Q dash. So if I draw a line from here directly, I'll get Q dash, because Q dash, where Q dash is there only Q will lie. Are you able to get it? Are you solving the
Yes,
problem
sir.
parallelly?
Yes, sir.
Please do it so. Next, same way, see here, I'm same way. Very important, see here, true length in vertical plane. I am projecting it downwards to horizontal plane, that is till Q1, till the point of rotation. So here what I am supposed to do, P dash Q1 dash, the true length, P dash Q1 dash, the true length. I am dropping it till the point of rotation P. That is, see, very important step is this step, because Q dash can be marked directly here. From Q dash, if you draw a line, it meets somewhere here. P dash P, Q dash Q, directly it is, directly you will get the answer, and directly you can mark it here. Directly you can mark the top view, but that is not the correct procedure. What you are supposed to do here is P dash Q1 dash. I'll drop a projector till the point of rotation P, till here. This is Q1, and PQ1 is the top view. PQ1 is the top view. Take the compass, measure PQ1, draw an arc till the locus of Q. Till the locus of Q, you will get Q, PQ. That is the top view. Are you able to get it? And measure the required angles. So what I'm supposed to do is, what I'll do here is, I'll draw XY line. I'll represent first given, this is the repetition. Please listen carefully if you have not understood. VPHP 70 mm, 7 boxes. I'm going to mark it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 boxes. I'm going to mark it somewhere here. And here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 boxes, or 70 mm using scale. I'm going to mark P and P dash. Draw extension lines. These are the extension lines. I'll mention 70 at the center and draw the thin line. Draw a very thin line, lesser than this projection line, and a good arrow till XY line, mentioning that P dash P is at a distance of 70 mm. Because Q locus is somewhere here, it is clearly given. The Q is towards the reference plane. See, this is the repetition. Please listen again. What I'm doing, I'm repeating the same problem again. We are assuming one endpoint P, fixing one endpoint P. See, the line is inclined to HP and inclined to VP. But in this case, it is fixed at this end. It is inclined to VP as well as it is inclined to HP, like this. This HP, Q is nearer to XY line. This P is 70 mm, 70 mm. So this endpoint is fixed, and this endpoint P, I am fixing it and I am starting rotating it and making it parallel. And again, this endpoint P is fixed and making it parallel like this. So I'm representing the answers. So this is P dash and P. And from here, I'll draw 45-degree line using a set square. I can draw using a set square. See 45-degree, I'm going to directly draw a line. For what length? 65 mm is directly given. So 45-degree and take 65 to get the true length. And this locus is, you have got the locus of Q above HP. Next, protractor or set square. I'm using one more set square here for 30-degree to draw 30-degree line. I draw a 30-degree line using the set square and marking 65 mm the true length. 65 mm true length. I am marking it here and identifying the locus of Q in front of VP. So this is true inclination. So I'll name it as Q1 dash and this is Q2. Both are same, 65, 65. Both are 65 and 65, the true lengths. I have found out the locus of Q, or it may be AB in your problem. I have found out the locus of Q. Till here, any doubts, please inform. Till here, any doubts?
Sir, draw 45 degrees. Again, sir, repeat this line.
First, identify P dash and P for 70 mm. Is it done?
Yes, sir.
From P dash, draw 45-degree downwards. Join the diagonals of this printed box or use the set square. 45-degree set square. Use the 45-degree set square and draw a line. For 65 mm length, this is 65. True length is 65 given directly. Next 30-degree, I'm using a set square for 30-degree. Set square for 30-degree and drawing a 30-degree line. For 65 mm length, this is 65 mm length. So given numbers in the problem 65, 45, 30, 70 mm, everything is over, and Q towards the reference planes, I have also kept it, everything is over. I have only thing is I have to find out Q is somewhere here, Q dash somewhere here, and Q somewhere here. How to do that is very, very important. In earlier problem, one endpoint A or P was fixed, and then you are assuming the endpoint Q to be parallel to VP and you are drawing the true lengths. Same way, here what I'll do here is the same true length, I'm dropping it, same true length, I'm going to drop it till the point of rotation. This Q1 dash, I'm dropping a projector till the point of rotation P. From Q1 dash, I'm going to draw a projector till it meets the point of rotation P. So you draw an arrow till here. From here, this is the next step that I am doing. Next, P as center, Q1 as radius. This is the Q1 I've got. The position Q, PQ. PQ, I have directly got. Got it? This is the first time I have done it here. Same case, I can do it here by joining Q's directly here. I can identify Q dash, but that is not suggested. So what you have to do, this true length has to be projected to vertical plane. So from Q2, draw a line till the point of rotation P dash. So from Q2, draw a line till the point of rotation q dash. That is till here. I'm going to draw a line. I'm extending this and representing q2 dash. So p dash q2 dash represents the front view. This p dash q2 dash represents the front view, but q locus is on this line. So what you are supposed to do, from p dash to q2 dash, take the r radius and draw it somewhere here. P dash q2 dash, take the radius and draw an arc. So where this arc will come is very, very important. Here, this is the location of arc p dash q dash. If you join p dash q dash, if you join, so pq will be on the same line. See, pq will be on the same line. So sorry, q dash q will be on the same projector. If it is on the same projector, your answer will be right. So here you find out the apparent inclination, that is theta is known. So alpha is around 55, 54, 55. Beta is 46 for me. Should be 45, around 45 for you.